Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome. It is so exciting to see everyone here for today's live. In today's conversation, we are featuring our incredible speakers from Thrive Talks happening in Australia, 2nd of March. My name is Ramonda Jan, and I will be hosting today's interview series with our incredible speakers from Thrive Talks. Well, if you don't know yet, behind the scenes, we have been creating and preparing for the incredible debut of the Thrive Talks happening in Australia in Brisbane, 2nd of March. And the theme is Count Her In, a special event for International Women's Day. Now, today I wanted to introduce our incredible speakers from this event, talk a little bit about what this event is going to be bringing to life, what topics we're going to be covering, mention some of our amazing partners and collaborations who are going to be participating, and of course, as a viewer or as an attendee, what are you going to be getting as a result of coming to our event? Now, what I want to do is to invite you all to leave a comment below. Let us know where in the world you're watching us from. If you have already got your ticket for the Brisbane event, let us know in the chat because we want to get to know you. And today, I want you to also get to know our speakers, our hosts at the event in Thrive in Brisbane for Thrive Talks. Now, first, I would love to introduce our lovely Tina. Tina is going to be our MC at this incredible event, and she is, of course, one of our past speakers from the Women Thrive Summit in 2023. And I'm excited, Tina, that you're flying in all the way from New Zealand to be here with us in Brisbane on Saturday. So, welcome. Let us know a little bit more about yourself.
Thank you so much, Raimonda. I am super excited to be flying in because Thrive Talks is such an exciting venue, and the speakers that we have are incredible. And as a past speaker, like Raimonda said, the community is going to really blow you away because it is about empowering women, showing up just the way we are, and really overcoming anything that you think that prevents you from stepping into your next level. And it's about the voice, it's about being seen and taking center stage. And the sisterhood is really something that comes through in Raimonda's events. And the summit, if you don't have your tickets yet, make sure you get those as well. So you're going to be there live with all the ladies as well as the Brisbane event. And I'm really excited that we will have you on the night to see the magic firsthand. And we'll be talking about our full expression and a beautiful book launch that we're also going to be talking about. So stay tuned for that one. And I have to give a shout out to Marie Ferguson, who is our kind of cheerleader, and she has done an incredible job to make sure that the night is going to be a huge success. So a big shout out to you, Marie. And I would like to hand the mic over to you so you can tell us a little bit about what you're going to be talking about on the night.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Tina. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited. It has been such a whirlwind organizing this beautiful event at Brighton Homes Arena in Greater Springfield. So if you're in Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, in the Queensland area, flying from New Zealand, come along because this is the first of its kind. And I'm really excited to share my signature talk with you. And it's called... I've just had a little moment coming. Oh my gosh, I've been saying this all day today.
I got it. Do you want me to help you out? Claiming your crown of wisdom, embracing your divine feminine leadership.
And this is what queens do. We help other queens out. So bless you, Ray. And this is the beautiful thing that Tina was talking about when we celebrate each other, when we support each other, even in our most real human moments where we forget our title talk, even though we've said it so many times. And it's that leadership and it's that quality of celebrating each other and supporting each other in all facets of who we are. And I'm excited to be sharing my journey of how I got to this point and embracing moments like that where you are human and you forget things, but having women that have surrounded me and helped uplifted me through those hard times. And I'm really excited to just share my life in those 15 minutes with you.
Yay, Marie. As
Amazing.
someone who has initiated this, I just want to celebrate you for taking the initiative and also putting so much work behind the scenes. So many people have not seen just how much work has gone into creating this amazing event and the fine details, making sure that we have amazing venue to start with that you scouted, to catering, to support and sponsors and goodie bags and the production, the speakers, the whole lineup. Marie, you really have gone all the way out to create a magical event that I'm sure is going to be amazing. What were some of the key highlights for you from organizing this event in Brisbane?
I'm just really excited to see the women come together. And, you know, this is for mums, for women in business, for the sisters, the aunties, the grandmothers, for the daughters. And my daughter, who's 8, who's coming to help set up, she's like, Mummy, can I stay and watch you? Because I didn't think she wanted to. And I spoke to my brother today about this, and I cried because I was like, this is why I'm doing this for her and for the generations to come. So I'm like, of course you can come and watch me. And that is something that I myself as a mama am really looking forward to, that my 8-year-old, almost 8, wants to listen to women who are empowered, and she wants to listen to her mama. And this is the magic of us rising into our leadership. So that's a more personal note, but also us coming together. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Oh, Marie,
Awesome.
I honestly, it's been amazing to watch you in your element, shining and really taking that leadership role. And I know you talk a lot around leadership and our feminine energy. And I've really seen you flourish in this whole process, and just want to take that moment to celebrate that finally the vision that you had maybe 2 months ago is finally coming to fruition. And we get to witness you on stage and to see how this whole event has come together. And Lauren would know this as someone who works in the event space, just how many pieces to the puzzle that needs to come together. And when finally everything does come together, it's like you get to witness this beautiful picture finally unveil itself. Now, Lauren, you'll be speaking at the Thrive Talks in Brisbane on 2nd of March. Let us know a little bit more about what you're going to be speaking on and how was your experience leading up to this event?
Yes, thank you, Ramonda, and thank you, Marie and Tina. And I cannot wait to meet you in person, Tina, on this coming Saturday. So I'm going to be talking about at the Thrive Talks. Actually, I've never revealed this message before, and so it's going to be very personal, very deep to me, as I really want to encourage women from across the globe to really unleash your courage, and in the defining moments where you need to make a crossroad decision, you could take a good choice or you may take a hard choice, but the hard choice is aligned to your vision. And that's what I'm going to be sharing and talking into, because I really feel that it's important for us women across the globe. We can have it all. You're meant for more. Trust yourself. And so I'm really looking forward to sharing this message. There might be those that are in the audience or into the future where you might be facing a crossroad decision. And how can you go about making those choices that are aligned for your vision or for those aspects in life that you would like to achieve. So I'm really looking forward to speaking around this subject. It's very deep and personal for me, and I'm looking forward to sharing this and hopefully helping others that may be navigating obstacles in their life, navigating decisions, whether it's in the personal space or in the business space, or making a career move, or shifting businesses, or having an obstacle in any which way or form in life. So how do we make those decisions? So I'm looking forward to speaking into this coming Saturday, Ramonda.
Yeah, and I think that's the power of women coming together. from the first time I've hosted an event in 2017 in London, and we had this beautiful space where women could share their challenges, share their dreams, their goals, their missions, and also recognize that we're not alone. And what you're talking about, like being at those crossroads, especially for women who are leaders, who might be in career and they don't necessarily have a place to turn for that guidance or support or just understanding. I think that's the beauty of coming together for events like this, that you get to witness other women who will be sharing their vulnerable stories and realizing that there's a lot of support, there is a lot of guidance, and you're not alone. And that's, for me, it's the key thing. Cherie, as empowerment mentor, I want to invite you to share a little bit about what you're going to be speaking at Thrive Talks, what you're excited about.
I'm so glad that Tina mentioned that this community that we're building, that we've been, part of for the duration of this journey, is very much about authentic expression. And so my talk is actually very much based around that whole idea. So reclamation and reaching your highest potential through authentic expression. And in the interest of being as authentic as I can possibly be, like, I'm going to be completely open and share that this whole journey has been such a growth edge for me, that this coming Saturday, actually speaking at a live event is one of the biggest leaps outside of my comfort zone. And as Lauren said, it's about that courage and the fact that we have had the most beautiful sisterhood in this space. We've been celebrating each other's journeys, and we have really been supporting each other to step into their leadership and to ultimately realign with who they are, to bring forward their power and sharing that in this kind of environment. So I am so excited. I'm so scared. I have all of these mixed and conflicting emotions, and it's absolutely all perfect. It is so part of the journey, and to be able to stand, amongst all of these amazing speakers and be part of this event, and also to be able to demonstrate to our guests of the event that it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to, fumble our words. And, we can actually break through those barriers, whether it's, the mind, whether it's the fears. We can break through those barriers in the right environment and really come back to the truth of who we are, because ultimately when we are aligned with our soul, it's the path of least resistance, and that is ultimately how we reach our highest potential. So I'm excited.
Yeah, Cherie, there's nothing to be worried about. I know you're going to be doing amazing. I'm really looking forward to watching your talk. And each and every one of you, I think you bring something really magical to the stage. You bring your own essence, your own magic, your own alignment to the whole mission of women empowerment. And I know that when we share from our heart, our soul, from a place of alignment, from a place of leadership and the right intentions, I know we are going to make a huge impact. And through the history of what we have been doing at Women Thrive, I know this is a ground base for making a huge impact, for making ripple effects. So for those people who will be attending, I know the transformation is going to be long lasting, because you will get to witness these women in their pure essence of sharing from place of authenticity, not being afraid to be vulnerable. And what do I mean by that is, when we wear masks and when we show up in spaces pretending that I am not struggling, pretending that I am not scared, pretending that, everything is perfect and here I am, we're not making real connections. And really, we're not teaching anything, because we're just putting a front that, hey, yeah, everything is great. And in business, that's a lot of times, and especially in the corporate world, we're so conditioned to put this mask on. And I always say when people come into our space, take off the mask, right? Bring yourself. And the more women I meet over the years, there's always this challenge of like, will I be accepted? Am I enough? Am I going to show up in the best light possible, right? So there's a bit of that imposter syndrome, self questioning. And I want to say to everyone who's watching, who's attending our event, just bring yourself. And that is enough in itself. All right. That is just absolutely enough. It's perfect. You don't need to wear a mask because you're going to be held in this beautiful and safe space to be yourself, to talk about things that you want to talk about, and witness these incredible women on our stage transforming lives. Tina, as a host, and of course, you deeply resonate with this message of women empowerment. Why do you think it's important that we come together for events like this, for celebrations for International Women's Day, and what is on the other side of transformation?
On the other side of that transformation is that you're actually not scared of showing up the way you are. And I think every woman that will be in the room and the ones listening now will have a part in their life where they've gone, I've had to contort myself to be accepted, to fit in. We all feel deep down there's something not quite good enough. That's been my journey that I vulnerably share. And I think by understanding that we all the same, we have all got a part in our life where we've gone through some hard stuff. And I think in this day and age, we want to see that authentic connection with other women to know, hey, I'm not alone in this. We're not perfect. I think that's one of the biggest misnomer. There is no such thing as being perfect. And we've been pinned against one another, particular like you touched on in corporate, and breaking out of those constraints. It's so incredibly liberating. So freedom for me is the transformation, breaking away and making our own rules, creating the table like you did, having a platform where we can make our own rules and show up perfectly imperfect. That's what I really, really enjoy in these spaces.
I love that. Ah, perfectly imperfect. I know I always say this, be unapologetic. I want you to be unapologetic, right? How many times I also question myself and, try to explain things. Listen, you're paving your own path in your life, in your business. I want to give these women confidence and support and encouragement to tell them that you have a voice. You have magic to bring into this world, and I want you to recognize that light, and I don't want you to dim your light for anything or anyone around you. Maria, I know this is part of one of your core messages as well. Speak into this for a second.
Oh, I think that piece of just allowing yourself to claim all of those pieces and the softness and that being unapologetic, and even what Cherie was saying, that being able to be human and make those mistakes, like that was really beautiful. That I forgot my title and I'm okay with that. A part of me in the past, and there are still pieces in there that are like, oh, how could you? You said that all day today. How could you forget that? But then part of me is like, you know what? More of us need to just show up in the moment, being authentic and claiming that power of our voice, claiming that power of who we are. And this is why we need to see more of that and feel more of that. And we get that in this space a little bit online, and it is powerful. But when you're in the room with women, there's something else magical, like you were saying. And I'm really excited to be in a space with powerful women in the audience and the speakers. I've got goosebumps now. And this is why I initiated it and was like, Ray, let's do this. And you're like, yes. So
yeah, and it's just so wild to think that I'm here in Spain. A lot of our audience are in Europe and US. And here we are. We're organizing our first event in Australia, totally 100% put together by you ladies, by our community, initiated. And I know this isn't going to be the last event. What I am really grateful for the local support. We have had some incredible support, and I'll invite you, Marie, to share this in a moment. But I think that's what happens when you initiate something that is worthwhile paying attention to, and it has a mission. For me, my mission is to create a platform for every woman to have a voice. And Thrive Talks is for us an opportunity to come together to share our messages of inspiration, empowerment, encouragement, to have that vulnerable moment, to talk about things that we never get to talk about on perhaps other platforms, to know that this is a safe space. So, Marie, I know we have had some incredible support and we have some special guests coming to the event. So, please tell us a little bit more about that.
I'm really excited that the local MP, the Honourable Sharice Mullen, who is part of our local area, she is so behind this initiative. And when I approached her office and spoke to her in person, she was just so thrilled that it was coming to this area. And, she also comes from a background of coming from another country, and she speaks on many different platforms, and being an MP, she's out there. So it's really beautiful that she's coming in as well to support the event and meet the ladies. And we've had lots of amazing gifts and donations from local companies. Total Fusion Lion, who are right next door to Brighton Homes Arena, is part of the Lions, the Brisbane Lions family. This beautiful premium gym, mind, body, spirit, well-being. They've donated some beautiful gift certificates and day passes for the women that are coming. And we've got lots of local companies donating gifts. Project Zen, my beautiful husband, I'm going to plug him here. He's created all these beautiful artworks, and he's got a beautiful gift that he's donating to a lucky winner. There are amazing gifts from Gemma Kirby, who is our country artist musician, who is coming in to sing, to open the event, and to perform for us in the middle and afterwards as well. And she's also got somebody gifting a beautiful piece of jewelry from Mulaney. And those in Australia that know the quality of work from Mulaney country, that jewelry is stunning. It's valued at $320. There's over $1,000 worth of gifts and donations. There's lots of other local businesses that have donated just something in the goodie bags as well. And we also have the amazing Women Thrive magazine. I've just got it here that everyone will get. I've read this, and the stories in here are phenomenal, and the women that are part of the Women Thrive network are just amazing leaders and people. And this magazine is like a real testament to you, Ray, and the work that you and your team do, because women, we're looking for stories and inspiration like this. We're looking for platforms like this space where I know I am, and those listening, if you're getting inspired by this, come along, get involved, meet some amazing people and expand your network. And another beautiful company, the Event Styling Cartel, has gifted some beautiful setup for us. So, and a Pa Hair studio, they've got beautiful little goodie bags. I'm sure there's some more, but there's some amazing community support here. So I'm really excited to just give them a little shout out here and, see what else comes through this week. Anything's possible.
Lots and lots of support. Every few days, Marie would be like, hey, we got this for a goodie bag, and we got these gifts for our lucky dog prize. We got these sponsors coming in. It's just been amazing to watch that, so many people, so many organizations want to be involved. I see another guest in the wings coming in to join our conversation in just a moment. But before we do that, Lauren, there are two organizations that we have built a partnership with as well that I certainly want to mention that are also women based and women focused empowerment platforms. Would you mention that?
Yes, certainly. Thank you so much. And I am so looking forward to Saturday. And I hope that this is sharing with so many of you listening around what Saturday, what we have installed of everything that's going to unfold. So we would love to thank our partners, Girls in Tech, who support the mission of women in tech and how they can go about their careers, their confidence, showcase their leadership, and also have some of those challenging conversations where maybe some of the corporate setting, they may need to be able to have the support of others and have the real confidence of being able to be a woman in technology and just how that all shapes around their careers and their lifestyles into the future. So I want to say thank you so much for Girls in Tech, and we look forward to you being involved on Saturday. And we'd also like to give a massive shout out to the Beam Awards by Beck Smith. They have come on board to support this phenomenal Women Thrive Talks, as well as the summit, and all of the Australian women that are here, that are listening to this live, that are going to be that are in the inside of the Facebook group. Listen, if you run a business, check out Beam Awards. Celebrate you, honor all of the work that you do, all of the hardship, the blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody sees this behind the scenes apart from your close circle of females, which hopefully we are now going to be a part of. So check out Beam Awards. We're going to be sharing information in the Facebook group as well. And so you'll have those links. Step into owning your power and nominate yourself or another female that we can celebrate. So there's a number of different categories that the Beam Awards will recognise. And so nominations will be running right now. So get in hot. And they're going to be closing at the end of March. And that's then going to be critical, because then you can go through all of the application process, and then the awards will be in June. And this is a phenomenal example of celebrating women across Australia. So ladies, if you run a business, check out Beam Awards and check out the wonderful categories that you can nominate yourself for, or your business bestie. And we can't wait to see you celebrate so many women who are leading their lifestyles in this way. So thank you, Girls in Tech and Beam Awards. Back to you, Ray.
Amazing. Yes, incredible. Just incredible to have so many organizations wanting to collaborate to build this partnership, as this is our first event for Women Thrive and Thrive Talks in Australia. To just have so much local support, because ultimately we're not doing this event for us. We're doing this event for you, for the women locally, and we're trying to open the opportunity to really a global audience, to a global market. So what happens at the Thrive Talks, we record our talks. There are going to be 15 minutes long each. And these talks are going to be publicized globally. So we're building our global stage for Thrive Talks, much like TEDx stage, where women can take a stage and have their keynotes delivered on stage and recorded, professionally produced, and distributed globally. So your ladies, by attending this event, by supporting this production, you're putting your own local women on the map. Right? We're getting to reach global audience. This is going to be spoken about in countries worldwide. We're going to be covering this event, the photography, the sponsors in our magazine, on our social media that reaches more than 600,000 women all around the world. We're putting Brisbane and local area and local businesses on the map globally. And I think that's the beauty of creating these global collaborations and partnerships that we have to do as women in business. We've got to expand our thinking and say, how can we build bigger partnerships, collaborations, create bigger ripple effects? Because I know each and every one of you have a big mission. So let's put it on the map. I want to invite our next speaker, who's waiting in the wings, who I reached out personally, who was featured on our stage. She is an award-winning entrepreneur, businesswoman, and super amazing, inspirational lady. Hello, Caroline
Hello,
Bellinger.
ladies. Hello, Raymonda. Hello, ladies. Sorry, I'm late. But I was been listening backstage, and like I just can't say enough how excited I am to be a part of this, and to be a part of this amazing group of women, and to share it with the women who are coming to watch and to learn and to be empowered.
Yay, Caroline. I'm so excited to have you part of this event. Now, a lot of people reached out to me and said, I can't believe you've got Caroline on your stage. I know many people have watched and seen you on stage before. Your story is really inspirational and powerful. What can women expect from you or from this event as they attend?
I think for me, look, I love authenticity. And I think there's so much out there for women, and there's so many things capturing our attention. There's so many people saying, do this, do that. I come from the fitness industry, which is just a minefield of, I call it unhealth, because it's so many options, but not necessarily the right option for the right person. And I think what this Thrive Speaker Summit does is it shows people and women authentic ways to have success. How you can still be yourself and create the life you want that's designed around what makes you happy, what makes you successful. For me, I'm always pretty raw, and I don't like, the bullshit. So, for me, you're just going to get straight. This is what I did. My life has transformed incredibly because I've been surrounded with the right people. And the right people are the ones that come from the heart and heart-spoken and genuine and want other women to succeed. So, and same when I heard Beam Award. So I was nominated 1 year for the Beam Award. So I know Beck. So, to be collaborating with them and have them on as a sponsor is another amazing group of women inspiring and empowering other women. So I just can't wait to listen to everyone else's talks as well, because that's one thing for me. Women inspire me every day. Like a lot of people say, I'm inspiring, and I'll take that. But it's other women that inspire me to keep going as well. I had a quote the other day: inspire others so you can be inspired yourself. And I think that's what I love about what is going to happen this Saturday is going to be that. So, yes, I could go on forever because I'm excited when I get excited.
Oh, ladies, this has been so amazing. If you're watching this right now and somebody asks, are this early bird tickets still available? They are still available. We actually extended the ticket sale for just a little longer because I want to make sure that we're supporting those who are attending. So we've just extended the early bird tickets, I believe, till Thursday. So you got maybe a day and a half, 2 days still to go for that. Save your spot. And if you feel inspired, save your spot for not just yourself, but also for your best friend, for those in your own network. Invite your community members to be part of this event, because together we can make a huge ripple effect. You don't know what somebody else is going through right now. They may be just needing this break right now. They may be just needing to be in a space where they feel inspired, supported, uplifted, right? And you don't know, at the end of this event, the partnerships, the collaborations that you're going to build, the connections you're going to make, these are lifelong connections. Be part of this event. Put Women Thrive as well as the local businesses on a map. Let's create partnerships. Let's create collaborations. Let's make an impact globally. I want to see these beautiful smiles in the next cover of the magazine from Thrive Talks Brisbane event. I want to see you ladies in the magazine talking about the success of Thrive Talks in Brisbane, because it deserves to be put on the map. Marie, thank you so much for spearheading this incredible event, for making waves, for creating these beautiful collaborations and partnerships locally. I want to give you your flowers because I won't be there live at the event, but I want to say to you, you have done an incredible job. And I know on Saturday we're going to see a mega successful event. Lauren, thank you so much for helping us build out these beautiful partnerships, collaborations, bring sponsors on board and support the event. Tina, I know you're flying in from New Zealand and you're going to be emceeing the event. I want to say thank you for taking a long trip there to be part of this event. I really, truly appreciate that. Cherie, I know you're going to do an amazing talk on our stage. I'm really looking forward to watching your talk, to all the other ladies who will be participating, who we have not even met today. I want to say thanks to our sponsors. Caroline, you have been amazing support, and I'm really excited that you're getting to be there in person. But to all the other ladies who will be there, thank you to all of you who have booked your spots for this event. You're going to make this event happen. Without our attendees, we would not have an event. Thanks to our venue who's hosting us at the Brighton Homes Arena for Lions FC Football Club. I am celebrating each and every one of you, wishing you a wonderful event. And thank you all so much for being here. Shout out to Marissa Warren and Angela Henderson as well as our incredible speakers. So I'll just pop their names on here. Ladies, thank you so much. Tina, you're
Thank you.
going to be hosting. I'll be passing on the mic now for you to take it and run with it as you're going to be hosting this event in Brisbane on 2nd of March.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to represent you and what you stand for. It really lights me up.
I appreciate that. Head over to womenthrive.club/Brisbane. Make sure you book your spot today. There are still some tickets available. And if you want to hang out with our speakers beyond the event, we have an incredible VIP opportunity for you to book your spot for the upcoming VIP option, where you get VIP goodie bag, as well as opportunity to have lunch and post-event networking, a little bit of bubbly, and just have this opportunity to network with our incredible speakers. So if you feel called to, and if you want to extend your experience beyond just the Thrive Talks and have this private time with our speakers, book yourself a VIP spot and you won't be regretting that you did. Thank you all so much, ladies, and we look forward to seeing you at the event at Thrive Talks. Take care for now. Bye.